Hey guys, so since we got our first look at something official for Season 8, I figured I would do a video discussing what I would like to see since I've already done a few videos on what we did see. This year at San Diego Comic-Con was a big one for Ninjago. Both the movie and this show got a little bit of the spotlight, and I'm truly excited for both. But today we're going to focus on the TV show. Again, we got a look at the opening scene for Season 8 entitled Sons of Garmadon, and I think it looks great. There are a few things that I'm still not 100% on, but I think it was a pretty solid look at what's to come. So before we see anything else from the next season, I'm going to give a few examples of things that I would like to see in Season 8. Some of these may actually happen, but some may not. This is, of course, just my opinion. After you're done watching this video, feel free to leave a list of what you would like to see down below in the comment section. Anyway though, with that being said, let's get right into the video. Okay, this one seems like a no-brainer, but do not whatsoever tie this into the LEGO Ninjago movie. You can use the designs, that's fine, but don't make the Ninjago movie or the rest of the LEGO Cinematic Universe like a different realm or anything like that. I don't think the continuity of the show would appreciate it. We need to express to new fans and a few ignorant Ninjago TV show fans that these universes are absolutely separate. I mean, sure, they may influence each other a little bit, but both forms of media should stand alone and be something individual. There lies something special in both properties, but I don't think drowning Season 8 with movie references is a good idea. Again, I'm all for the movie designs, but don't push it. That's all I'm saying. This one is also a little bit of a no-brainer, but if the entire ninja crew is being touched upon in terms of designs, how will the reflections from Season 5 play into this? I've already heard that the reflections will not be part or influenced by the events of Season 8, and to me that doesn't make much sense. Remember, the reflections are from the far future, and if the ninja are being touched up in Season 8, then how could they look like their old selves? Well, here's the answer. So it's been confirmed that only Lloyd will get a face redesign. Otherwise, the other 5 ninja are using the same template for their previous faces. The only thing that'll be different is the hair, which, come on, makes absolute sense if you've ever heard of a thing called a haircut. Overall, the reflections most likely won't be touched upon, but that doesn't mean that they're out of the question. I really hope something does come from this. Okay, the villains of the season will most likely be the quote-unquote Sons of Garmadon. As I've said, they will most likely be a cult of sorts similar to Chen's Anacondrai army. They will basically worship the once Lord Garmadon, and may even try to finish what he started. The Sons of Garmadon could have a leader who acts as a sort of imposter to Garmadon, or maybe an extreme fanboy gone mad. I think this could be interesting. The rest of them could just be like generic henchmen or something like that. It's most likely that they won't end up being anything major once Season 8 actually comes out, but who knows. Also, assuming the timeline of Season 7 will be explored, a Chronix and Crocs may return as well, which is also very exciting. I felt that the Time Twins weren't as fleshed out as they could have been, and continuing their story could serve them well. Speaking of the Time Twins and Season 7, I would love it if the Sons of Garmadon season can actually conclude and wrap up the storyline that was left over from Season 7. I would be very sad and disappointed if everything else got forgotten about, but seeing as the Hagmans confirmed that it would tell the same story, I feel that Season 8 will mesh the Season 7 storyline well into its own. Think about it, without Master Wu, the ninja are off on their own solo missions, and are putting less focus on teamwork. With the new threat rising, Lloyd must reassemble the once solid team. Makes sense, right? I have no idea if the Sons of Garmadon will team up or work with the Chronix and Crocs, but that in itself would make a lot of sense. The ninja would need to team up once again to take down an equally numbered team of villains. That would be awesome, and it would be something that I'm sure a lot of fans would love to see. In addition to continuing the storyline from the 7th season, Season 8 should still stand on its own as something special. Season 8 is going to introduce a lot of new aspects into Ninjago, so I hope it stands on its own as something to remember. This is probably a prime contender for the top spot of everyone's wish list, and a lot of people seem to be worried about this, and I guess in a way I am too. However, I'm not going to go to the extreme like a few other people have in terms of pushing for this, but Season 8 needs to keep the look and feel of standard Ninjago. Ninjago is something that a lot of people cherish, and everyone on the production staff feels very strong about wanting to please the fans. I've already proven this in my last video. They also said something about wanting to attract new fans, specifically those that have come from the LEGO Ninjago movie. To me, this is a great idea, and I think it'll work perfectly, but a lot of people still aren't for this, and I don't really understand. Personally, I don't feel that this needs to be said, but the show will most definitely be okay. The writers, voice actors, and everyone else aboard know how to create a proper Ninjago experience. The only thing that's different are a few of the designs, but besides that, it's more or less classic Ninjago. The first preview for Season 8 left me with a good feeling after viewing, and I personally cannot wait for the release of Sons of Garmadon. So, thank you guys so very much for watching. That's pretty much all I have to say in this video. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up rating and be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. It really means a lot to me. Don't forget to leave a comment stating what you thought of the video or the concepts within it, or if you just had a general comment, that's fine too. Also, don't forget to leave your video suggestions down below as well for a chance to have your idea featured as an actual video sometime later on. Thank you guys so very much for watching. My name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.